Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dredge. In the last episode, we kind of took a little tour around the Marrows, at least the area around Greater Marrow and a little bit around Little Marrow as well. Actually, no, we didn't go around Little Marrow, but we'll do that later. And we found some things back there that were slightly interesting. This episode, we're going to kind of make our way back around and mostly just kill some time. Maybe catch some new fish because we got ourselves the hydraulic rod. And mostly just because I'm still waiting for crabs. So let's work on that. So how long do I actually have on these? About a day. So I can just let those do their thing. But yeah, let's do some ocean fishing. So we'll take out our spyglass and just kind of peep around. I know there's some out here. Oh, well, there's one at least. Can we actually get to that before it switches? No, I don't think so. Darn. Well, we'll just have to try and catch it another day. Because, so, if you just realized, once it hits 6 a.m., every single fishing spot switches to what it would be during the day. So you can't actually... You can fish through it, but you can't... like, once you pass that threshold, you can't catch anything else. So we'll hop over into here. See what we get. Ourselves a bronze whaler, which is it's a type of shark, a beautifully colored but deadly predator. So some of these oceanic fish, especially these bigger ones, they probably since A, they take up a lot of space, and B, they're just a very price good. You can only usually catch one per day at these fishing spots. But we haven't seen this guy yet, and this one is the only one that you can find at night. So, we'll kind of take a look around. And, we also want to catch some cod today, because the slab that we saw the other day, the one with the curved fish, well, the last time I checked, the only curved fish that I know of is the one that I can't seem to catch. Are cod. And if you... Ooh. Well, I don't want to use that one, because that one's worth a lot of money. But I need 5 cod for that slab. I gotta run back and sell this cod. We're taking a detour. Because I do not want to use the trophy fish for that, because I won't get it back. And oh. Seeing a couple of those little swirlies. I'm gonna try and avoid that as best as I can. Mostly because I want it to happen kind of out of nowhere. Alright. Hello, fishmonger. I'm going to sell you. And I'm going to sell you. Yeah, that bronze whaler gave me about $100. So that... Can't complain with that. How long I got on these? So I still got plenty of time. I'll come back and check them later. For now, are there any in the area that I could go for? I don't think so. I'm trying to go out and catch the last oceanic fish that I can catch during the day, but it's kind of a pain to get to. Oh, I finished my book. Sustainable fishing has a 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks from catching a fish. So every time you catch a fish, it will now have a chance to where it won't lower the amount of fish are in the spot. So like when it would go from medium to low and then to done. So that's good. Oh, I was about to say, like, I swear there's some cod, like, nearby, but I can't remember where they are. No, well, I only got one there, so I need to find one more spot. Because the slab is, oh, I think it's right here. So we want to actually go that way. Is there any cod this way? There is. I also want to go out this way because there was those rocks that I saw. We couldn't do anything with those. Like, we gave them a tap and nothing happened. But there is a way to get something from those. I guess I'm just going to spend some time fishing here. Is there no way for me to be able to do this? I don't think there is. Oh yeah, there is. Also a trophy. Again. Alright, let's head towards the slab. As the fog rolls in. Here it is. So, we just take our curved fishies. Put them in here. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes again, you notice something has lodged against the rocks. The sinew spindle. So this, it can catch coastal and shallow. It has kind of a crummy fishing speed, especially compared to a lot of these other fishing poles. But it gets a aberration bonus, which we don't know what that means yet. And its description is a handline reel wrapped in a length of stretchy sinew. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. So what we can do, I can actually install this right here, which is kind of funny. And I'm actually going to send this to storage. And then what I want to do, I can't really see anything because it's dark, but I want to make my way to that rock. Occasionally, your lights will fizzle out. All you got to do is make sure that you turn them back on, and you'll be just fine. Oh, speaking of lights, gotta be careful of those rocks popping up out of nowhere. So, this slab that sits right here. Normally, it wouldn't do anything. Ooh, camera's going through the trees there. But, if I were to have high panic, as you can see, I have green panic, so I'm at medium. And I just kind of turn my light off and waste some time. And eventually, after a while... Oh, by the way. That light. It's right here. Keep wasting time. And here we go. We've hit high panic, and suddenly, these rocks have come to life. Stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The town of Greater Marrow burns. The lighthouse lies collapsed, its light extinguished. A red glow fills the sky behind a cyclone that drains the world. Well, that doesn't sound very good. Oh, great big rock in my way. So if we take a trip over here, we can see that whatever this is, we can't get it because we can't dredge trademark yet. But we'll make sure to place a thingamajig right here. And I suppose we should probably get back to a dock. There's not a whole lot left to do out here at the night, so. Oh yeah, and here's, did I mark this down? I didn't. So right here, there's a pile of loose debris, and clearing it would take some strong explosives. Luckily, there's a dynamite sticker there that I mentioned before. I'm just going to plop that down so I don't forget. And now I'm going to meander my way back to a port. As you can see, I've just hit... I don't even know what this stage is called. I'm just going to call it Extreme Panic. It makes stuff get really warped around your screen, and generally not what you want. But luckily I have some space, so I'm going to go grab some crabs. Oh. A turquoise mass swells from within the small crab. The growth pulses, quickening in the light of the sun. Hey, but I got my fiddler crab. Hello, Greater Marrow. I am back.
Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggest that she takes some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself.
Is that marked on my map? It is not. Alright, well, let's stop by the fishmonger so I can give him his crab. I have. I got one fiddler, finally. Okay. Well, I'm gonna sell, I'm not gonna sell this. Despite what you might think, I actually want to keep this. But I am gonna sell some stuff. So I want to try and keep this as long as I can.
Oh, fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here, and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain in the morning.
Mayor, it is morning. Shipwright, I want you to repair my thingamajigs. Thank you. And is there anything I can buy? No. Okay. I'm gonna rest for like an hour. So fiddler crab, a relatively normal-sized crab with a preposterously large claw. The claw can grip with incredible strength, but the arm is fragile and can be snapped off with ease. Now, the other thing we got. If we go over here. These are aberrations. We still really don't know what these are, but crabs only have one variation, while bigger species have one, and smaller species usually have two. Or more common species, to be exact. Oh, I'm gonna pretend that that doesn't exist and talk to the fishmonger again. Oh, well, I guess that works. I didn't know you could actually use crabs for this. Usually you'd get a aberration of a fish beforehand, but... Is this gonna steal my crab? I swear. Don't take my crab. Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though to feel for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it into the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. He stole my crab. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find something before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. I keep being inconsistent with my voice for some reason. I think it's just because I keep forgetting. A man is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in the shadow. I know what you took to the fisherman. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I'll need to inspect it. But not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Well, that's fun. So, this pursuit, grotesque fish. Normally, you'll find either just by random chance you'll get an aberration of a fish just while fishing in any spot. Or if you see those funky, colorful clouds over a fishing spot, if you fish there, you are guaranteed to get an apparition. Caught a strange-looking fish. Never seen anything like it in all my years. It died as soon as it was pulled right from the water, but its scales are still pulsing with a strange rhythm. Don't want to handle it anymore. I have a headache and my ears are ringing slightly. Maybe the fishmonger at Greater Mare will know more. Well, guess we gotta head to Blackstone Isle. But I think before that, I'm gonna do some more fishing. Now that we have the sinew spindle, I'm gonna give myself a chance to be able to try and get some stuff. But first, I'm gonna drop out my newly updated crab pots. And I'm going to take a trip over to Little Marrow because it's been a little while. Because why not? Oh, he's actually not here yet. I guess that makes sense. Here. I guess we can head out this way since there's a bottle that I've been avoiding. Mostly just looking to see if I can find that oceanic fish that has been evading me recently. But I know for sure that it's over in these islands over here. So if we don't get it today, well, when we go over there, we'll be able to get it. I'll pick up this bottle, though. The 21st of August, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shadows of the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is for some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Well, this is the day after the previous note. And he said that it was the back of Greater Marrow. A rock appeared. Well, we know that literally... Oh. That literally does happen. Anyways. There's more things that we can't dredge up quite yet. So I believe if we take a look here... Yep, there's one way over there. I actually can cut across here, and I think I'll go catch it. Because why not? I've got a full space, so we'll just take a little trip. Oops. There we go. Got ourselves a sailfish. Impossibly quick, but the bill and sail don't sell for much. This fish is humongous, by the way. But I can somehow get two. I don't even think I can fit two in my inventory. But we'll definitely take that with us. Ooh, it's a little wavy over here. And the last fish that we haven't caught in Greater Marrow is the oceanic fish from during the night. So we'll do that during the night once we're done. There's some cod here. Pick up a couple. Or at least one I know I have a spot for. There we go. Finished up my book. It was this one, right? Yeah. Engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. So, get a little bit more out of our engines. Yeah, so the only thing we're missing is this guy, which we've seen before, but we haven't caught him yet. There we go. And I'll turn on my lights early. Go over, sell our fish, and then we'll be able to, I guess it should actually, if I'm remembering correctly, yep, it actually pops up on our way to Blackstone, so I guess we'll just go that way after I go sell my fish. Ooh. Speaking of fish, there's one of these clouds. If we hop over here, get ourselves a brood squid. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. And no crabs. I have one final request of you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? Nothing. Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between you, the two of us. Luckily, I just caught one. Here you go. Fishmonger takes the aberrant fish from you and clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what that fish is worth. And why don't you take these two? They're no use of me. Sure, I'll take those in a heartbeat. Huh? Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hand began to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please sell what you need, then leave. I need to deal with this creature. Quickly now. Okay. Oh, bye-bye. The fishmonger's door slams shut behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. Well, we got some research parts. I think I'm going to... As much as I like the sinew rod, the flexible fishing pole is just it, but a million times faster. But it doesn't get the aberration bonus. So that's kind of the only downside. But I think I'm actually going to go for engines. Although I can't actually... Well, I can fit one, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Now, let's make our way to Blackstone Isle. So we can deliver the handkerchief. Where is... There it is. It's like right here. Yep, here we go. The black tip reef shark. Can I fit 2 of these? Oh, I can. Just barely. Ooh. A large body bisected by an enormous grinning maw. Teeth stretched down forever into the blackness of its large gullet. Good. Oh, I can actually have another one. It's my lucky day. Oh. Unless I don't catch it. There we go. Oh, I got it. Maybe I will keep this thing, because it's catching me a lot of these. Huh. Anyways, it's time to go to Blackstone. Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. The man is standing in the doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up with a flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. Carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that'll let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely just need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns and about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Well, we have our objective. We need to search for relics. The collector has installed dredging equipment onto my boat. I'm going to locate some relics for him. He said he'll reward me well for any I return to him on Blackstone Isle. Checking out sit reps and the like would be a good place to start. He mentioned that the locals might know to be able to point to some. Well, in that case, I think that's a good spot to stop. So in the next episode, we'll be beginning our dredging adventures to be able to see if we can find some relics and other cool stuff in the dark depths of the water. So until next time, see you guys later, have a good one, and bye-bye.